Good, it's your boy G, OPTV blog. You know what I'm saying? Back with another. We're gonna cover NWX versus Writers Block today and a few other things. So let's jump right into it. So last couple of days, maybe all week, since last week or something, DNA and these niggas and rest of the NWX been going back and forth with a couple of the Writers Block cats. Going back and forth with my man Chiller and B Magic, shit like that, going back and forth with, who's this and who's that. I want to know is though, will this ever go down, and where should it go down, or should they just have their own card? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean by that? Like, just them on the card on some, you know what I mean, crew versus crew type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it should be on Smack, King of the Dot, or Don't Flop. I would preferably, like it on URL just because I am a URL follower. I'm a KOD follower. I'm a Don't Flop follower. I follow all the leagues. I just prefer URL. So I wonder what it would look like if you was to, give them their own card and not just throw them on a card. Two of them on different cards. I'd rather see them all on one card. And will that happen? Can that happen? And what would you name that card? Would you name it NWX versus Writers Block card, or would you give it a theme? You know what I'm saying? And ever since they announced this NWX shit, K-Shine, Rain, DNA, Big T, they've been bringing the heat to a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? They've been talking greasy to a lot of niggas. So I think it's a good look for the sport. I really do. I think it's keeping the sport alive. Not saying the sport was dead or anything like that. I just think it's keeping the sport alive and keeping it up to date. You know what I'm saying? Because I hear a lot and I talk a lot about how sometimes battle rap has died down. I don't get the same excitement I got when I used to, maybe 2-3 years ago. Maybe that's because we're used to it now. We kind of settled into it. There's really nothing to anticipate anymore. You know what I'm saying? But on the same hand, by them putting these crews together, same thing with the Writers Block, same thing with the Sons and shit like that, it makes it more interesting, especially when you start putting these crews against each other in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Nothing in no negative way. I don't want niggas to be mad at each other and want to fight and shit like that. Nah, just battle, spit your balls, get your shit out. You know what I'm saying? So they was talking about Rain versus Daylight. If that happens, I think Big T gonna take Daylight at this Summer Madness 5. That's gonna be a good shit. Hopefully T shows up, man, because I know Daylight is, and I hope Daylight don't do no stupid shit on stage. I hope Daylight is official with it. You know what I'm saying? And I just hope it's a good matchup. I think that's going to be a good matchup. Daylight against Big T. I think Big T is due or overdue. You know what I'm saying? He has to deliver for us this time because he hasn't really been. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he can deliver because K-Shine and DNA, them niggas is delivering. The last 2 battles they had, which was the joints with the rookies versus vets, then the joints they had at Nome, then they had the 2-on-2 matchup. So these last few battles they've been putting it on for us. You know what I mean? With the delivery, with the bars, with the performance. So they've been doing a hell of a good job. So can Big T and Rain can they? You know what I mean? Can they follow that? Can they not compete, but can they compare to that? You know what I mean? Can they give us that same energy? I've never heard Rain battle before. I heard him rap. You know what I'm saying? I heard Rain rap from back in the day when he used to chill out with Corey Guns and shit like that. So I go way back with Rain like that. I'm not saying he's whack or nothing, but can his bars hit on that stage when he's going against a Daylight? You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should just jump in the ring with a nigga like a Daylight. You know what I mean? I think you should have a couple of spawn sessions first. No PG shit. Couple of spawn sessions. You know what I mean? Get your feet wet. You know what I mean? Get a little hair on your chest first. You know what I'm saying? But who should take this card if this ever does happen? Writers Block versus NWX. You understand what I'm saying? I want to know. So you know what I mean? Get back at me. It's your boy KopThaGod on Twitter. Follow me. Ask me a question. Shout out to all my subscribers, even though it's like a very little bit. Just shout out to y'all anyway. And I'm gonna keep this shit moving. You already know, OPTV blog.